With the first update of Fortnite 2026 just around the corner, we have everything you guys need to know about it. From brand new additions to the loot pool, new map changes, the Sevens return, new collaborations, free rewards, and much more that you want to be sure you're staying tuned for, as the first update of Fortnite in 2026 is looking to be stacked. So sit back, relax, as we're going to be going over everything here in today's video. But first, if you happen to be enjoying the content here on the channel, do consider dropping a like and subscribing, so that way you don't miss out on any of the future uploads. And if any of you guys had to pick up anything inside of the item shop for yourself, do consider using my support creator code YTORA, as it greatly supports the channel that extra mile. So we have the very first Fortnite update arriving in 2026 on January 9th, which is in just a few short days, which we do know is going to be giving us some brand new map changes, such as the removal of the snow at the northern point of the Fortnite Island, along with Clausy Lodge. With Winterfest now officially being over, with today being the final day you can open up your Winterfest presents. But that's not the only map change, considering we do know we're going to be finally seeing the arrival of the 7 on the Fortnite Island, considering so far we do only have the Order. And thanks to some new upcoming audio logs you will be able to find around the Fortnite Island, we do know that she is going to be captured by somebody, most likely tied to the last reality. And then we should be seeing the arrival of the Foundation and the Visitor, specifically the one from Reality Unknown, make their way to the Fortnite Island. That's we're going to be getting 2 brand new weapons that you most likely will be able to purchase off of these brand new NPCs. One of them being the brand new 7 rifle, which we've had leaked for quite some time now, which honestly looks super sick. It seems to be a new updated version of the railgun that we had in Chapter 2 Season 7. And also a new 7 cannon weapon, which I believe is supposed to be a new version of the hand cannon. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what that's going to be like. But now we officially will have the return of the 7 on our Fortnite Island, which honestly I can't wait for, as it does look like the storyline is going to be kicking off into hyperdrive. As we still have the Dark Voyager, which has now taken over Delulu Labs and is now Lethal Labs. And looks like he now has his eyes on the Zero Shard. Consider we do know there's actually going to be 2 other Zero Shards making their way to the game over the next few weeks. So we could possibly be looking at the 0 point fully being restored this chapter. But that's not all that's included with this brand new update. Consider we do also have the arrival of brand new rewards as well. Seeing as how if any of you guys have finished the Battle Pass already and all of the current bonus rewards we have available, we do actually have 3 rewards for 5 of the Battle Pass skins that will actually be available with the brand new update, which it does say January 9th. And these are your 5 skins that are going to be getting the brand new super level edit styles, just like we've seen in previous Fortnite seasons. And it is looking like you will need to get to roughly level 200 in order to unlock all of them, which personally I can't wait for. Fingers crossed it's something similar to what we did see in Chapter 2 Season 8. If any of you guys remember those ones, we actually had cube-inspired super styles, which honestly I think would be pretty fitting, especially for the Dark Voyager, which is currently confirmed to actually have some of these styles. Fingers crossed we get an OG Kevin one. I think that one would be pretty sick. And it doesn't end there, considering if any of you guys do own the OG Pass, you'll also be able to unlock the rest of the OG Pass rewards, as currently we only have 3 pages available out of 6 in total, which we do know is going to be extra edit styles for the likes of Lieutenant Winter, the Wonder Onesie outfit, and also our new version, the Void Walker Lynx, which we do know is directly tied to the storyline ongoing here inside of Fortnite Chapter 7, considering she's actually seen on some of the Dark Voyager's loading screens. And it does seem like she is now working with the last reality, which honestly I was not expecting. It looks like OG's storyline is directly tied to Chapter 7's. And the brand new edit styles for these skins should reflect that nonetheless. So be sure to let me know down in the comments if you guys are excited to finally finish off the OG Battle Pass. But it doesn't end there, as we do actually have some insane brand new updates that are arriving on January 9th that you want to be sure you're not missing out on. But it does also look like we've just gotten our very first confirmation of a brand new collaboration arriving here in Fortnite 2026, as it's just been confirmed that a brand new collab with Crash Bandicoot has been in the works for the past 6 months. Which honestly, I was not expecting this one, considering it doesn't seem like PlayStation have really been working a whole lot with Fortnite over the past few years. Which explains why we haven't seen the likes of Kratos, Aloy, or even Nathan Drake make their way back into Fortnite, considering they were obviously a part of the Gaming Legends series, specifically from PlayStation Studios. But it looks like that could all be changing, as it looks like Crash Bandicoot is going to be arriving in Fortnite in the form of an all-new sidekick, which you guys should be able to pick up within the Fortnite item shop. Or it could also be tied to some other sort of promotion where if you maybe purchase Crash Bandicoot from the Epic Games Store, you could get this sidekick for free. We've seen lots of different promotional material like this. But I still think it's pretty cool regardless, considering Crash Bandicoot is definitely one of my favorite gaming mascots of all time. And seeing him in a sidekick honestly makes a whole lot of sense. I know I would have preferred to see him as a skin, but it looks like, well, he will be in fact becoming in the form of a sidekick. Which honestly is pretty cool, considering now we have a lot more different collaborations that can make their way into Fortnite, as sidekicks seem to be getting all of the attention lately, especially when it came to the SpongeBob collab. So be sure to leave your thoughts on that one down below, as I think it's a pretty cool one. And it seems like we may have a few teams, yep, right in front of us. Let's see if we can get a sneaky little third party, even though we are clearly making a whole lot of noise. Oh my god. Was it just you, buddy, or did you have a friend? Okay, what's going on? Just you, it seems. Does sound like we have some people over this hill here. And of course, we had to run the foundation as well in preparation for his return after 3 years of him being completely gone, which honestly, I'm pretty hyped for. Oh my god. Oh my. Why was bro spamming somebody else? Thanks for playing, buddies. So also don't forget as well, we still have the arrival of an all-new Fortnite game mode, which was supposed to make its way into Fortnite during Winterfest, but for some reason, obviously that did not happen. As we do know, it is directly tied with Warner Bros, which had a lot of people thinking that it was going to be an official basketball game mode, which I honestly thought would have been pretty cool, considering that was actually leaked many years ago. And then we had other leaks that it could have actually been a Quidditch game mode, which would have made sense for the Harry Potter collaboration. But as of right now, we still don't know exactly what it's going to be, which honestly has everybody scratching their head. But it is still going to be tied to Warner Bros regardless and will be an official Fortnite game mode. So be sure to leave your theories down below what you think that could be. I think a Quidditch game mode would honestly be a pretty fun one, especially within Fortnite. But for now, we'll just have to wait and see. So be sure to keep an eye on that, as it could be arriving with this very first update of Fortnite 2026. But we are in game right now, and we are only just noticing that the cradle is for some reason not here. Did something change over the last few days? Because I swear it has not moved from this general area for like almost a few weeks now. I don't know if it's a bug, but let me know down in the comments if you guys have also noticed that, well, it seems to be gone. And someone's trying to shoot at us, of course. And man is running off. What? What are you doing, pal? So obviously, one of the biggest collaborations, which obviously we've had a lot of leaks about over the past few days, is going to be the arrival of the brand new South Park collaboration. As we do know, South Park is officially arriving in Fortnite, which should come to no surprise considering we've had so many collaborations over the past few months. As we're going to be seeing South Park characters get brand new skins that are actually confirmed now to be actually wearing mech suits, which I suppose makes sense. These characters are way too small to actually be a Fortnite skin, which honestly I think should be pretty cool. Definitely will be running the Cartman one, I think. Definitely has to be the funniest character out of that entire show, as it is supposed to be receiving a brand new event pass, which we haven't seen since Fortnite Chapter 5, which honestly I thought was pretty cool. There was a free reward track which anybody could get the rewards from, and then there was a premium reward track where people basically had to pay for them. You actually had to pay 1000 V-Bucks, and then you could actually get some even better rewards. And while it looks like South Park is going to be bringing along its very own one, along with some all new map changes, which we don't really have much information on just yet. Maybe it'll be some sort of cel-shaded locations from the show. I think that'd be pretty cool, especially if it's small locations on the island, as Fortnite have proven that they can do that pretty well. Along with a brand new Rift anomaly, which is going to be called Everybody Kills Kenny, which is obviously an ongoing joke from South Park. Really curious to how they're going to handle that one, and honestly what it even is going to be. Maybe we'll see a lot of Kenny NPCs running around the island. And also the Stick of Truth mythic item, which we honestly had no idea what this was going to be, but it's just been confirmed now that this mythic item is going to actually change the storm circle. which honestly sounds kind of crazy considering over the past few weeks you probably would have noticed the storm circle has been changing to different shapes. And well, now you're going to be able to do that yourself manually with this brand new mythic item, which I think is definitely going to be pretty unique, and I'm really curious to how they're going to be able to handle this one. It's definitely going to have a major cooldown, so I'll have to be sure to keep an eye out on that one, as the Stick of Truth is going to be arriving for this brand new South Park collab, which will be arriving with this brand new update. Be sure to let me know down in the comments what you think about that one, and are you a fan of South Park? As it's definitely a collaboration I never saw myself making its way into Fortnite. But also, it does look like we may have actually gotten our very first look at Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2 that you want to be sure you're not missing out on, as this one honestly looks to be pretty crazy. But we only have a few handful of players left, and seems like we have a few of them just here. Man, what were they doing? You know, we only have 2 people left here, and for the life of me, I can't find a single one of them. Man, where are these guys at? Right, you know what? We have circle. Regardless, we should be chilling with this one because there's just no sign. Oh, and there we go. And turns out that was the last guy. Very nice. So it does also look like within the next season of Fortnite, we could be getting a brand new 7 outfit. As it was actually seen on an Epic Games survey, the Order is actually going to be getting a new redesign. As we know, she has been taken somehow thanks to those brand new audio logs. And while this new version definitely looks like she's either been corrupted by somebody, as we do know that the next season is going to be focused around Norse mythology, which is a nice little parallel to what we did see back in Chapter 5 when we had the Myths and Mortals season, which was Greek mythology, which is where we're said to see the return of the Ice King as well, which would make sense to why he is not currently inside of the new OG pass, as it looks like we're going to be getting a new version of him inside of Fortnite Chapter 7 Season 2, and should be connected somehow to the Frost Giants. So be sure to keep an eye out on that, and let me know in the comments if you guys are excited, even though it is roughly like 2 months away. But unfortunately, that is all we pretty much have time for here in today's video. And if you did watch all the way to the very end of it, be sure to drop this word down in the comments alongside with your Epic Games ID. And if you're not already, do consider using my support creator code YTURA inside of the item shop, as it greatly supports the channel. And if you did enjoy, do be sure to drop a like, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.